Soccer Tournament.
Coming up on the RMAC Showcase, it's celebration time. This is our Fall Sports Championships episode. We've got some amazing shots from the soccer tournament.
Header comes down, and that's the hat trick.
And not one, but two 300-yard games on the same day in RMAC football. And student athletes from all over the RMAC get to visit one of the most iconic places in America. That's all ahead on the RMAC Showcase. Welcome to the RMAC Showcase. We're at Sturmel Stadium on the campus of the Colorado School of Mines in Golden, where the RMAC soccer tournaments are being held. I'm Eric Danner. The Colorado School of Mines men's soccer team ran the table in the conference regular season. They also ran the table with the major awards: Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Goalkeeper of the Year, and Freshman of the Year. Coach of the Year Frank Kohlenstein had old nemesis Fort Lewis as his opponent in the semifinals. Colorado Mines picking up their awards before the game, including the regular season championship, the first for the Orediggers since 2010. There was plenty of scoring in this one. Nicky Groats, the Player of the Year, scoring his 7th goal of the season. Mines takes a 1-0 lead. Less than a minute later, handball is called. Fort Lewis ties it up with the Zach Lawrence penalty shot. A minute and a half later, Ryan Blar on the breakaway. It's now 2-1 Orediggers, and this is starting to look like a basketball game. A minute 10 later, corner for Mines. David Bolt heads it. Richard Garvey cleans it up. It is officially a scoring fest. Colorado Mines now leading 3-1, and hey, why not? Fort Lewis getting in on it. Tamino Kruger, look at that angle. His 8th goal of the season. Skyhawks down 3-2. That is 5 goals in 5.5 minutes. Second half, Groats scoring his 2nd goal of the game. Orediggers lead 5-2 at that point, and the last goal might have been the best. Chase Moniz, diving header to Groats, who buries his 3rd goal in the back of the net. Hat trick for Groats, but what an assist by Moniz. Mines advances to the championship with a 6-2 victory.
I haven't been scoring too many goals this season, and today I had great assists from my teammates too. I didn't have the hardest part to do this. I feel like I just had to put them in.
In the other semi, number 2 seed Colorado Mesa taking on number 6 CSU Pueblo on a very chilly November night in Golden. But Colorado Mesa's Roy Abergil was on fire. The first team All-RMAC selection fires one in from 25 yards out. Mavs lead 1-0. Still first half. Mesa with the corner, and once again it's Abergil, this time with the header. Mavs up 2-0, and the hair is looking pretty good for Roy. 12 minutes left in the first. Abergil showing his fancy footwork. What a goal, a hat trick in the first half. Rory out of celebrations. Colorado Mesa eliminates CSU Pueblo 4-0.
No, actually, I went out of them in the 3rd goal. Didn't know what to do.
Championship day, a matchup of the past 2 regular season champions, Mesa and Mines, and it's the Mavericks striking first with Abergil on the header. This guy having an unbelievable tournament. Mesa up 1-0. That would be the score until the second half. Corner for Mines, sent in by Groats. It finds Bolt, the first goal of his career, coming at a very good time for the Orediggers. We are tied at 1. 78th minute. Joe Haynes buries it in the left corner. That would be enough for Colorado Mines. The Orediggers win their 2nd straight RMAC tournament and 3rd in the last 4 years.
We try and work on different character issues with the team, and one of them that we're really trying to work on is being resilient. And I explained to the guys, though, that allowing a goal so early to show how resilient they are isn't my idea of a good time.
We're a family on this team, and when times are tough, we know that we can count on each other and lean on each other, as we like to say. And if we just keep going, keep pressing, keep playing Orediggers soccer, we knew we would get it. And the result wouldn't matter as long as our effort was there.
Both teams would earn trips to the NCAA Division II tournament. Colorado Mines, the 2 seed, playing number 3 St. Edwards from Austin, Texas, and winning 2-1. John Haste getting the game winner in the 72nd minute. Mesa getting the 4 seed, taking on top seed Midwestern State out of Wichita Falls, Texas. The Mavs lead 2-1 before the Mustangs score 3 unanswered goals to win 4-2. CMU finishes with a 14-5-2 record. We'll tell you how Colorado Mines finished up on the next RMAC Showcase. The Colorado School of Mines football team was undefeated and ranked number 7 in the country, but the Orediggers facing a very tough schedule, starting with number 6 CSU Pueblo and record-setting running back Cam McDonald. This game played in Pueblo, no score after 1 quarter. That changes dramatically in the second. Cam, 11-yard touchdown run, Pueblo up 7-zip. The offense has been clicking with A.J. Thompson at quarterback. The redshirt freshman from Montbello finds Kieran Duncan. What a senior year he is having. That is a 49-yard score. Pack now lead 21-0. McDonald might have the best shot at the Harlan Hill Award for an RMAC player since Danny Woodhead won it back in 2006. He rumbles 70 yards for another touchdown on the day. Cam rushes for 308 yards. That is a new school record, breaking the old mark that was set 50 years ago. It's the T-Wolves' 4th touchdown of the quarter. They lead 28-0. Colorado Mines' Justin Dvorak finding Cole Spurgeon for the 8-yard TD. Score is now 28-7 in the third, but this day belongs to the Pack. Bernard McDonald, Cam's little brother, rushing for 2 touchdowns himself. Pueblo wins easily, final of 49-21. Meanwhile, in Silver City, another record being set. Western State Colorado's Austin Eckler going for 344 yards rushing on the day. That is a new Western State record, passing the late Bill Rhodes, an RMAC Hall of Famer who held the mark for nearly 60 years. Eckler's day is 3rd best in conference history, and needless to say, it was the first time in conference history we had 2 300-yard rushers on the same day. The Mountaineers win their 3rd in a row, 45-28. We'll have more on RMAC football in our next segment. As you might know, cross country is a pretty big deal in the RMAC. Adams State hosting the conference championships for the first time in 10 years. Here's Connor Putman with a report on the women's race.
Thanks, Eric. 4 RMAC teams went into the cross-country championship ranked in the top 25, led by Adams State, the number 2 team in the country, and 3-time defending RMAC champion.
On a great day for cross-country, it would be a great day for the home team. During the first mile, it's a close race between Adams State and Western State Colorado, running together in a pack with Colorado Mines close by. At the 2-mile mark, Adams State makes their move. Freshman Noelle Prandoni jumps out to the lead with Western's Georgia Porter not far behind. Just past the 3-mile mark, Prandoni takes a commanding lead, separating herself even more from the pack. Down the stretch, it's Prandoni all by herself. The freshman wins by a margin of 35 seconds.
I don't know what to think about it just yet. Yeah, I don't know what to think. I don't know. I told myself to stay calm, but at the same time, I really wanted to bring home the title for my team, especially since this was held in our hometown. So it felt pretty important, that we make a statement here.
Porter comes in second for Western State. Adams puts 6 runners in the top 8. For the 4th year in a row, Adams State is the RMAC champion with a low team score of 20. Western comes in second at 48 points, and Colorado Mines claims 3rd with 98 points.
Well, certainly, I think when you have a good program, then certainly you're going to have a lot of good runners, and I think one of the things is that they have to learn how to work together. In a lot of practices, they'll take turns, somebody leading or somebody pacing an interval, and so they get the confidence knowing that they can do that.
Coach Martin has a very simple motto for his runners.
Every year is new and challenging. You don't try to repeat anything. You try to recreate a great effort.
That attitude has created a competitive, close-knit team.
I definitely like running with my teammates. I think it's kind of comforting having them right there with me. I love running with them. It doesn't feel competitive in a bad way. It feels like we're pushing each other, I don't know, in a way that feels pretty good. Yeah, I'm really proud of them.
2 weeks later, the NCAA Regionals were held in Canyon, Texas. Adams State was a champion there with 2017 points. Western's Georgia Porter was a top RMAC individual, taking 2nd. The Grizzlies, Mountaineers, and Orediggers all qualified for the NCAA National Championships in Joplin, Missouri. Eric, we will have that on the next RMAC Showcase.
Thank you, Connor. Still ahead on the Showcase, men's cross country. Coming up next, the battle for the RMAC championship in football. Stay right there.